Morning everybody, this is Simon from the triathloncoach.com and CompuTrainer. It's a joint video today. I will be using the CompuTrainer and the stuff I have to deliver this morning will be of benefit to both cyclists and triathletes. So, seems like it's the spring, although it's only early January, even here in Yorkshire. Some little daffodils are starting to come through and the weather is positively spring-like, and so at this time of year it's natural that people's thoughts start to focus away from building a base and more onto some of the specifics that are required for cycling, such as developing strength. So, as you know, I have a particular fondness for strength and conditioning work in the gym, and I would recommend that you continue with that for the next few months. However, you also need to convert that strength that you develop over to sport-specific strength. And for riding the bike, that means riding the hills, which, if you live in Yorkshire, where I live, that's particularly good because there are hills aplenty and I can ride them to my heart's content. However, there are parts of the UK, such as Lincolnshire and Norfolk and somewhere out in East Yorkshire, where it's flat. You don't have the benefit of hills, and so you either got to find a strong wind, or you've got to do what I call overgear work. So overgear means cranking up probably 2 or 3 sprockets higher than you normally would on your cassette, and pushing somewhere between 50 to 60 revolutions per minute. Now this is great, but there's a problem I see when I observe cyclists pedaling big gears, and that is that the upper body is working too much. It's what I call noisy. Okay, you probably recognise this, but in a moment I'm going to show you a demonstration. And what I would like to see when you're doing big gear work is a quiet upper body. That is no movement at all, so that the legs do everything. So we're going to show you two demonstrations now, one from the side and then one from the back, and you'll get a pretty good idea of the differences between noisy and quiet upper body when doing overgear work. So here goes. So getting started. Imagine you're out on your ride, you're cranking it up now, you've got the big gear, noisy upper body, lots of movement, head nodding, core not working particularly well. Okay, all over the place. Contrast that with quiet upper body. Arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, legs doing all the work. Upper body as still as possible. Now from the rear. And out again. That's quiet. I'm laughing a bit because I'm out of breath, but it's not because I'm unfit, it's just I haven't warmed up and it's an anaerobic type of thing there, so please forgive me. So there's the difference. Noisy, lots of upper body movement, silent, upper body still. Okay? A much more efficient way of riding. I'd recommend that you try this method as well when you're climbing hills. Get the legs to do all the work, stay seated, use every opportunity you can to develop strength, but do it in an efficient manner. And when you combine that with the work you do in the gym, it will certainly give you results when you mix it up with the interval work you're going to be doing and the very high-end VO2 max intervals that I've recommended in the past. So that's it. You can do these on the turbo trainer as well, by the way. And if you do them on the turbo, then I would recommend that you use one of my previous suggestions from a blog, you know, the one that said this piece of kit that cost me £5 made the biggest change. It was the mirror. I would put it right in front of where I'm sitting, and so I can see my upper body and I'm getting some immediate feedback. Or I've got a mirror here at the side of me in the gym, which again gives me some sort of feedback when I'm training. So something else you can use if you have to do your overgear work on the turbo trainer. Next week I'll give you some suggestions for some overgear work, but for the moment just try this while you're pushing big gears. Thanks for watching. I hope the weather stays good for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.